Next, Sri Lanka has told the United Nations it will no longer endorse a resolution that calls for an investigation into alleged war crimes during its decades-long war with Tamil separatists. The resolution also asked for answers on the fate of thousands who went missing during the conflict and after it ended in 2009. Rights groups say the decision is a slap in the face for relatives of the victims. Our correspondent, Anbarasan Etarajan, reports from the capital, Colombo.
A happy day out for many Sri Lankans. The country has moved on from the impact of the civil war. But for people like Sandhya Eknalegoda, the scars of that period still remain. Her husband Prageet was a cartoonist and a critic of the then government of Mahinda Rajapaksa. One day in early 2010, he left home, never to return. Military officials have been charged with his abduction and killing. They deny the allegations. Mr. Rajapaksa, seen on the left in the banner here, was defeated in the 2015 election. But Mr. Rajapaksa's brother Gotabaya came to power in last November's elections and he appointed his elder brother as Prime Minister.
The investigations to find justice actually began only in 2015. But I'm not sure whether that journey will continue further. The main reason is after this government came to power, they have transferred the officers who investigated the case. I don't think there will be justice.
A government spokesman denies any interference in the investigation.
We will never interfere with the judiciary. The judiciary will take on their case on its own, and we have no intention of interfere into any of the matters, either the legal or the law and order.
However, like Mr. Eknalegoda, several other journalists who were critical of the government either went missing or brutally assaulted. The Rajapaksas again deny any involvement in the disappearances and violence.
Journalists here say for the last 5 years they could write on anything and they enjoyed the freedom. But now things have changed. They are now subjecting themselves to self-censorship. They are having concerns about their security. But the new president, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, has assured the media owners that the government will not interfere with their work.
But not many are convinced by the assurance.
Journalists, I think, everybody is holding back. They've got things to say, like, expression of free will. That's been a bit, curtailed, I think. The mood for journalists at present in the country is a bit unpredictable.
The new government is keen to put the past behind it. It argues it's the way to achieve development and prosperity. But many Sri Lankans, like Mrs. Eknalegoda, say without addressing the past, their future will remain uncertain. Anbarasan Etarajan, BBC News, Colombo.